Hey guys, I'm Becky and welcome back to another unboxing. Today we finally have another Bookish box unboxing video. I have not one, not two, not three, but 4 boxes to unbox with you guys. There have been many shipping delays, but they are here. We are still experiencing delays on other boxes, but that's okay. So yeah, all 4 of these have arrived pretty close around each other, and I decided just to save them and do them all at once. So I have already opened all of these, so it should be pretty quick. From what I recall, I think that they are pretty good boxes. I know for sure, I think December and January might have been my favorite. But yeah, so let's go ahead and dive right in. So before we start with the November box, yes, November of 2021 has finally arrived. Before I open this, I will do my normal disclaimer. The Bookish box is a monthly subscription that I buy with my own hard-earned money. I am not a rep. I do not get paid to do these videos. I just enjoy watching unboxings and making unboxings, so I put them on my YouTube channel. You guys seem to also love them, so here we are. I do have a referral link down below that gets you, I think it's 10% off your next Bookish shop order. I don't think that you can use it on the subscription plan, but you can use it to buy their t-shirts, their joggers, their candles, their bookmarks, all the other really cool stuff that they have in their shop. So if you're interested, use that below. But again, I'm not a rep. It is something that every customer gets. Hi Pep, are you ready for an unboxing? So we are starting with the November box. It is a normal size and shape, normal box and everything. So as always, we will start with a t-shirt. This is the first shirt that I'm probably not the biggest fan of, and it's not the design, it's not the quality, it is the fandom. So sorry to anyone who enjoys this fandom out there, it's nothing personal. So here is our t-shirt. It is Lord of the Rings inspired. Not a fan at all. But it is a nice design. It is a lighter gray t-shirt, which I'm also not the biggest fan of. I would use it for a sleep shirt if I did keep this shirt. I don't know who I'm gonna give it to, but I hope I find a Lord of the Rings fan and they can have it. I feel like maybe a coworker at work might fit this and might be a fan. So we're gonna ask Haley if she wants this, but it says, "Not all those who wander are lost," which is a nice quote. I do like that quote. Sorry folks, sorry. But yes, that's the t-shirt. The next item is something that I do really like, and that is this super awesome Prothean Beanie. It is so cute. I love all the detail. The patch could be like better put on, like it's coming up on some of the corners, but it is a really cool Prothean patch. But overall, I do love the hat. I love that it has the furry palm. I love the colors, and yeah, big fan. It's now spring, but I will be using this in fall and winter of this year. Next up, we have something that we've definitely never gotten before. I don't recall ever getting a beanie, but I know for sure I've never gotten these, and it is cookie cutters. Look how cute. So I definitely identified this as a dagger, this one as a book. This one I had a hard time with. It's a crown. I don't know if that's obvious to you guys. Wasn't to me. Super cute. Definitely something I've never gotten. Definitely something that I will maybe use. I don't really make shape cookies, but maybe I could. Cool idea, especially for November. Cute idea. Next, we have a candle. Here is the artwork, and I believe Hudson, correct? Yes. And it says it's rainwater and pine. From what I recall, this was really great smelling. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's amazing. It reminds me a lot of the Yankee candle. I think it's called like Midnight Rain. Something midnight. It's black. It reminds me a lot of that, but like with a bit more pine and a little bit fresher. I feel like the Yankee Candle one is a bit more like men's cologne-y. Well, that definitely smells like that. It's just a bit more fresher because of the pine. Really great. Love it. And I also do not remember who Hudson is. So next we have a Poppy from Blood and Ash art print. The matching bookmark of Hudson. Double-sided. We have a really cool item which I could wear because it's a necklace, not a ring. So it's less likely to turn me green because if I just wear it like once in a while, not all day, every day. I should maybe not turn green, but I really, really like it. And it's a night and day court inspired necklace. So it's obviously ACOTAR, but it's so cute. It's got the little moon charms, a sun, a star. I really like it. So I'm going to try to wear it. And then the last item before the book is the monthly pin. It is inspired by the Night Circus, and here it is. It is pretty cute. I feel like maybe if you've read the Night Circus, which I haven't, you would understand it. But to me, this looks like Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe, which maybe the backing card is wrong. But tell me that's not Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe. The lantern, the open wardrobe. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. And then the last item we have is the book. That does remind me, I'm pretty positive this box did not come with the spoiler card. I think it was, the printing was delayed, so they emailed it to us. So I did forget to pull that up. So I will leave in the description below where, Hudson is from, and if it says anything about this pin being not the Night Circus. So this month's book, November's book, was Autumn's Tithe by Hannah Parker. This is obviously a very, very special edition. This is not what the cover looks like for the original that you can buy anywhere. It has sprayed edges, well, stencil edges. The back is also very, very cute. All the gold foiling. We have an alternate dust jacket, which is also very cool. The actual book itself is stunning. Very, very pretty. Lots and lots of gold foiling. We have exclusive end papers. It is signed by the author. And we have an exclusive art print. So I have read this book. I forgot why. What did I read it for? Oh, I think I might have read it for the mini magical readathon, the Gear Up, and it was pretty good. I can't remember if I gave it a 3 or 4. I really liked it, but I thought the pacing was a bit off. It should have been longer, much, much, much longer, and just a little bit more drawn out. But this is the first book in a trilogy, and I am very interested to try the next book. So overall thoughts on this box, I think it was a good box. I do like the cookie cutters because it's not ever something I've gotten before, but I will tell you that I will not be using these all the time. So that is a pro and a con, but I really love this beanie. Yeah, I think it was a pretty good box. I'm not over the moon, but I'm definitely not disappointed. So moving on to the next one. So next up is December. So from what I recall, there were some really cool things in this December box. I've been waiting a couple months to finally be able to use. So first we will start with the t-shirt. So as you can see, it is a very, very cool color. My favorite color, green. And I do really like the design. The book that it's inspired by is one that I've been meaning to read for a very long time. So hopefully I can read it this year. I will enjoy it and maybe wear the t-shirt while reading it. So that fandom is An Ember in the Ashes by Tahereh Mafi, and it says, "As long as there is life, there is hope," which is a really cool quote. I really love this design that it almost looks like a window. I'm really digging this middle area. Yeah, really cool shirt. Really like it. Next, we have the monthly candle, and it is Erin Warner. I want to say that is from, like, what is her name? Not Claudia Clare. Cassandra Clare. I feel like it's from a Cassandra Clare book. I could be totally wrong though. And I do have a spoiler card, so we will find out. But this is Dark Musk and Sandalwood. So amazing. I have found that I really like sandalwood, and it's something that I have confused with vanilla. This is excellent. It's like a very baked good, sweet kind of men's cologne because it does have the musk in it, but it's very sweet smelling at the same time. Next, we have a sticker, and it says, "Knowledge always has the potential to be dangerous. It's a more powerful weapon than any sword or spell." I do like the quote. I like getting stickers. I'm not the biggest fan of the design though. It is just a little too cartoony, I feel, but I do like the overall aesthetic. I like message behind it. Then we have a Manon art print. So stunning. We have the matching bookmark to the candle, double-sided as always. Then we did receive a rather large item, and it is a blanket, but it's from Blood and Ash inspired, so you know I'm gonna love it. I will figure out how to show this to you. Here's like the overall, you know, feel of it. It is a very plush, soft, micro fleece blanket. It is white on one side and then a very, very pretty soft gray. Let's see if I can show this to you properly. If not, I will include a photo. So it looks like that. Like a big giant book. We will include a photo. But it says, "You will bow before your queen or you will bleed before her," which is one of my favorite quotes. I really love that quote. And then the last item before the book, which, other than the blanket, is one that I have been really wanting to use. I want to replace the one that is on my Kindle, and it is a Enamel Pop Socket. We have definitely never gotten one of these, and it is so freaking cool. It is, I can't remember if it's ACOTAR or Throne of Glass inspired, but it's definitely Sarah J. Maas inspired, and it says "Rattle the Stars." It is so stunning. I just love it. Very, very cool. Huge fan of pop sockets. I cannot wait to put this on my Kindle. Very excited about it. So real quick, I'm going to tell you who Aaron Warner is, hopefully. Just kidding, he's not from Cassandra Clare. He is from the Shatter Me series by Tahereh Mafi. So I did recognize the name. Still haven't read that series either, but yeah. And it is Throne of Glass inspired. I could not remember which one, but it's Throne of Glass is the pop socket. Oh, and what I did not realize is that our sticker is Sorcery of Thorns inspired. So yeah, we are now on to our last item, which is the monthly book, and that is Dreams Lie Beneath by Rebecca Ross. This is, again, I believe, another exclusive cover. I know that for sure, like, the colors are different or something. It does have very, very beautiful sprayed edges. Here is the back. We have an alt dust jacket. Here is the actual book itself. Very cool. We have exclusive end papers and the author's autograph and an exclusive art print. Now this book I have not yet read, but I am very interested in it. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it might have something to do with the Fae, but I could be totally wrong. But yeah, very pretty. I will say that I don't think that I'm going to use the alternate dust jacket. I don't like the artwork. I'm not in love with the artist that did this, but I do think it's very cool, but I wish it wasn't shiny. But I do definitely prefer this over the other one. But yeah, that's my 2 cents. Also, I really don't like the art print. I think it's very, very weird with the split face. Like, I think it was done maybe too wide. I don't know. Not a fan. So, as far as thoughts on this box, I do really like it, but as you will have noticed, we definitely got less items than we normally do, and I think that's because of the pop socket and the blanket. I think that those are probably more expensive items, so they did less and cheaper items, because the other items were just a sticker, the monthly candle and bookmark, and that was it. The items that did come in it I really like, but also did receive less than normal. So it's hard to say. It's hard to say. I am interested in the book, though. I do like the blanket a lot. I'm really excited about the pop socket. So I think overall, I'm still pretty good. Like, I wouldn't cancel my subscription over this box. And I also wouldn't say I hate it. So next up is our January box. It is huge. So let me try to show you a regular size box. This is a regular size box. It is night and day. But what ended up happening is, as you may or may not have heard, there are paper shortages, paper product increases, and part of that is also shipping boxes. So the Bookish box, instead of waiting on their branded boxes to come in, they decided to go with these, and because of the shortage, they were only able to get this size. So it is very, very deceiving, as this box is much larger than it should be. It should be about this size, which is the February one. But yeah, so where to begin? Now, just peeking in here, I remember really liking this box for many reasons. It's the items, but also the new monthly thing that we're getting. So let's just go ahead and start with the art print, since it's right here. It is a Kieran art print, which is from Blood and Ash. Very, very cool. Then we have our monthly candle. This is Aquarius, so I forgot they are doing star signs this year for the candle inspiration, but very pretty artwork. And I don't think it had a scent, but maybe the spoiler card will tell me a scent. Blackcurrant, amber, and dark musk. So we're dealing with a lot of like men's cologne kind of scents. It's another one like the December where it's a very sweet but musky scent. Really like it. I'm trying to save my best items for last. So next we have a pen, which I really love getting pens from them. I've always enjoyed them. This one is pretty cool. It's definitely not my favorite because it just has a very old-fashioned kind of feel. So here is the pen. Do you guys understand what I mean by like the old-fashioned? Like my grandma used to have pens like these, you know? So it says, never laugh at live dragons right there. It's got gold glitter and some dragons printed on it that moves. So that is pretty cool. The opening mechanism is a twist. I was like, how twist? It is a twist at the tip though, which is weird. I feel like it's always like right here, but that's cool. Yeah, I mean, it's a pen. I like pens. Next we have a Zodiac Academy necklace that I'm not a huge fan of. It just looks very, very cheap. It is a black metal necklace that, if you can tell, has a little dragon and some stars. Teenage Becky would definitely wear this, not 30-year-old Becky. All right, so now on to my favorite items and, of course, the book eventually. So first we have our t-shirt, and I'm in love with the design. I love the colors. I love everything about this t-shirt. So the color is this very, very dark, almost like a purpley kind of gray. Very cool. And then the design, so cute. It says Book Dragon. I love this design. I really like the colors. I think it all works really, really well. Big fan of this t-shirt. I don't know which item to show first. We'll show that last. Yeah. Okay, so this item. So first I should preface, if you don't know, I'm a huge fan of cups. I love cups a lot. I love mugs. Any kind of drinking vessel, I'm a big fan of. So to get a tumbler, which is probably my preferred cup, is a huge plus. But this one really takes the cake. So first we have the box. It is a Book Dragon inspired tumbler. Such cool packaging. The straw is sticking out because it doesn't fit. The straw is just, you know, classic black straw with a little stopper on the end, which I do like. Some do not come with them, which I didn't think that was a thing, but it is. And then this cup, you guys. I've been so excited to use this cup. So it says Book Dragon, but it is also scaled like a dragon. Like, I've been seeing these cups everywhere because I think Starbucks started them, but this is like the coolest thing ever. And like the material is such like, so it's matte black, which I'm a big fan of matte, but it's like this very, very cool texture. Like it's almost like a silicone, but it's hard plastic, but just like the feel of it is very, very soothing. I really like the ridges. So cool. So cool. And it's also a very big size. So I'm a very big fan of that. And now the last item before the book, which I am very excited about. Our monthly item is going to be a bookmark from now on, at least this year, you know. And it's not just any bookmark. It is a bookmark weaponry. So here is the bag that it comes in. Very cool. Very cool. So it is a metal bookmark that is in the shape of a weapon from different fandoms. And you guys, like, I don't even know what I was supposed to expect, but I can tell you it wasn't this. So our first one is inspired by Aragon, which is a book that I've never read, but very, very popular YA book. Maybe I will pick it up, maybe. Probably not though. But this bookmark is so cool. So let's just show you. Look at that. So like, okay, so here is, you know, the weapon. This is what goes inside of your book, and it is super duper thin, so it will not damage your book at all. I mean, it is sharp though. Keep that in mind. Very sharp pieces on it. So be careful, but lovely. Then it has a chain that hangs out, and it has the Bookish box typewriter, says the Bookish box, and then it has a charm to tell you where it's from. So Like, are you kidding? Are you freaking kidding? And just like the amount, like, it's not just a dagger. Like, it's got flames around it and dragon wings and like, are you kidding? Big fan, super big fan, absolutely in love. So now on to the book of the month, and that book is Court of Dragons by Frost K, which it says it's a USA Today best-selling author. I've never heard of Frost K, but I'm excited to get to know you. It says it's a Dragon Isle Wars book 1. Pretty positive it's an exclusive cover, just, you know, by the looks of it. Very cool, very pretty. Here is the reversible dust jacket, which it doesn't have like the title on it and stuff. So I'm not gonna switch it around, I don't think, but I'm in love with the art. That is so pretty, so stunning. Extremely excited. The book itself is another high quality item. Look at that. Oh, so pretty. On the back it says, I am the only thing standing between the enemy and our dragons. I will not fail. Exclusive end pages. Signed by the author. And an exclusive map. So that is everything in the January box. I am a very big fan of the January box. Very big fan. This book I'm extremely excited to check out. It sounds very cool. I'm completely obsessed with the monthly item. I love this freaking tumbler. What else came in this box? You know, I like a pen. The candle smells good. Really big fan of the t-shirt. My only critique on this box is that I'm sure each of the items has a fandom related to it, but it did feel like very generic dragon, which some people would be a fan of, so that they don't have like very specific item. You know, oh, I didn't like that book. But I will say that like it's all kind of like the same dragon silhouette and everything. So I don't really love the genericness of it, but I also see the pros of it. But I still really like everything. So take that to mean what you will. And now on to our last box, the February box. Start out with the t-shirt. This one, I'm pretty sure, let me take a sneak peek at it real quick. Yeah, I love everything about it besides the color choices. It's a choice, not one I love. So it is this very pretty powder blue t-shirt, which I do like. I like the color that they chose, but I don't like the two colors together. So they chose a dark green for the design, and that I'm not a big fan of. Like, that doesn't look great together. I like them separately, but not together. And then I still love the t-shirt itself though. So it says, I cannot survive without reading. It is from A Court of Silver Flames, which we know how I feel about that book. And a really cool, like hands surrounding a book, lunar kind of design. So do you see the struggle of like, I love this, but also like, whose idea were these colors? Weird. Our next item is a necklace. It is a very heavy duty necklace, and it is inspired by One Last Step from Casey McQuiston, which is a book that I really need to finally get to. And it is this stopwatch, pocket watch, locket thing, you know? It does open up, tell you the time. And then on the back, it is engraved and said, I could go back in time and you would still be it. Which is such a cute quote. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about this item. Like, I really think that's super cool. I'm not in love with the chain. That it's a very thick chain. So I might take this off and maybe put this on like a keychain or a different kind of necklace that wouldn't turn me green. But like this item, the like watch itself, pretty freaking cool. Next we have the monthly candle, which did come in a really cool Pisces box. And the artwork on it is again extremely pretty. Oh, and they did get a new lid. Let's talk about this candle for a second. So I love the, you know, outside design of it. I really like the new lids. That is very pretty. The artwork is pretty, but like the candle itself is like a hot mess express, as you can see. Very messy. It's not filled all the way, and it's a wick. I thought we were using wood wicks, folks. What is this? What is this? But the smell is really nice. It does smell really good. It is tobacco leaves and sandalwood. Tobacco leaves. That's crazy. But it's not like sickly sweet, I think because of the tobacco leaves, but I don't know what the heck that smells like. Very cool. Then we have an art print of Wrath from Kingdom of the Wicked. So our next 3 items are very, very cool items. And it has now made me realize that January and February are my favorite. Let's just get into the next item. So here's the packaging. Very, very pretty. On here it says, you know, care instructions, hand wash only. It is a Court of Dreams and Nightmares teacup set. Yeah. And it's freaking stunning. So first I will show you the dish, the saucer, whatever you want to call it. Here it is. It has mountains, it has trees, it has the Bookish box symbol. Very cool. Very cool. And then the teacup itself, big fan of. So here is the teacup design. So freaking cool. Like, why isn't this our monthly thing? I would love to have more of these. Why? I don't know. My husband would hate it, but I love it. I'm in love. I'm totally in love. I'm not a tea drinker, but I'll drink coffee. I'll drink pop. I don't care. I'm just gonna be sitting there just drinking out of this. So cool. So the last 2 items are our monthly weapon bookmark. And then this really cool item, I love this. I love this times 1,000. So it is a shelf silhouette, which is an item that they came out with, I think for the shop, and then they put one in a box. It is something that you like stick in between your books and it like hangs out almost like a, have you ever seen like a clock that hangs out from the wall or like a lamppost? I don't know. I think you guys will get it. But it is inspired by Stalking Jack the Ripper. Here is the, oh, you can like kind of see through it. Here is the super cool packaging. I liked Stalking Jack the Ripper. I was just talking about it with Anne from book club that I really liked it, but it just wasn't dark enough for me, which if that is the same case for you, she just read Anatomy. I can't remember who it's by, but it's a YA. It's got a girl in a dress and the dress looks like an anatomical heart. She says that is very much like Stalking Jack the Ripper, but extremely dark. So we're all gonna read it. So yes, I did like the book, but I wasn't like the biggest fan of it. So I was a little nervous opening this up because I didn't know if I was gonna love it. Big mistake. Look at this thing. Like, do you see this? It is a stunning, stunning skull with like a dagger through it or something. I don't know. And these stunning roses. Like, do you see this? I'm completely obsessed. But like, so you stick it in between the books on your shelf and it hangs out like that. So like the books are on the shelf, but if you look at the shelf from the side, you will see that. So cool. So freaking cool. And now our monthly bookmark. It is inspired by The Shadows Between Us by Tracy Wolff, which one of my favorite books. One of my favorite books. So let's like do like an opposite reveal than the last time. So here is the little symbol that tells you what it's inspired by, The Shadows Between Us. We've got Bookish box typewriter. And then we have this crazy cool weapon. Like, I am so obsessed with these. I am in love with this series. I think that this is so freaking cool. I'm so excited for all the weapons to come. And I just think that these are amazing. I think these are so freaking cool. All right, so the last item is our monthly book. That book is The Midnight Girls by, I think it's Alicia Jasinska, or it could be Alicia Jasinska. Let's just talk about this cover. Are you kidding? Are you totally kidding? So this is definitely an exclusive cover. The original cover, I believe, has 2 girls on it, like facing each other. This is like my hopes and dreams in a cover. Also, the foiling isn't just silver foiling, it is iridescent foiling. Very cool. There is the spine. And then here is the back. Like, love it. We have a reversible design of these 3 women who look stunning, but I'm definitely keeping this side on. Here's the book itself, which is again iridescent foiling. So pretty. And then we do also have stenciled edges. Very pretty. We have exclusive end papers, which are also stunning, signed by the author. So it's about two girls who, is it like an event? So there's like this wintry event that is filled with balls and disguises and sleigh parties and all kinds of really cool winteriness. But there are two girls. They are monsters disguised as human girls that nobody knows. And they are both trying to get to the prince to consume his heart and experience immense power. But they end up falling for each other while trying to get to the prince's heart. So, sign me up. Sign me up. So let's talk about the February box thoughts, and then we'll talk about all of them. This was an amazing box. This is probably my favorite box. I love everything that we got. Everything was really cool. Everything was high quality. I definitely feel like my money was very, very well deserved for this box. Like I said, January and February are definitely my favorites. The items that came with these boxes are just insanely cool. November and December, I'm definitely not upset, but just like quality that are in these boxes, the items themselves are just very, very different. And I don't know if that has anything to do with the new staffing or the new people who have recently joined the team who are helping with like curating and stuff like that, because I'm a very big fan of these boxes. Like, I've always liked the boxes. I feel like last year's boxes weren't my favorites. I feel like there were a couple of times where I was a little bit disappointed. But so far, the bar is set extremely high for this year. Extremely high. It is the end of April. We haven't gotten the March or April box yet. There are delays with both of them. So I'm hoping that both of those will arrive fairly soon. I'm hoping that there will be a double unboxing for you guys in May. But as soon as one arrives, I already have plans to do an unboxing at the end of May. So if only one is here, we will still do an unboxing on one of them. But yeah, very exciting unboxing. I'm so happy to finally be able to use all these items. I have been waiting and waiting to finally use these items, and I really can't wait. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Did you really like these? Are you a subscriber? How did you feel about the items? If you're not a subscriber, are you going to be signing up now? Because this year's boxes are really, really great. They're really great. But all right, that is everything for this video. Don't forget, if you enjoyed it, to please give it a thumbs up. Keep reading, stay safe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
People say be madly in love.